Thanks a lot, viewers, for making my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak, a bestseller on Amazon. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. Hey, it makes a great holiday gift. All right, heading out. Mixed bag trip. Could be anything today, and it's been blowing a lot. Finally laid down. See what's going on. Yep, got a bunch of different gear on the boat. Going to try some different things, couple different spots. And, okay, first stop, going to see if I can pull some blackfish, and then I'll move on from there. So I've got a good rock here that usually treats me well, and I've been on now for, I think it's, I look at the video times, it's like 22 minutes I've been out, and gee, this is one of the first blackfish, you know, just a couple little things. I'm getting some life. You know, it's one of the biggest questions. How long do you give a blackfish spot time before you go? And to me, you got to give it at least 30 minutes, because you've got to give it time to build the bite, to get those crab juices flowing. Blackfish attract other blackfish. On the other hand, if the spot's a loser, it takes you half an hour to find out. So, all right, like I said, about 22, 23 minutes in here, and yeah, we'll see what happens. As always, I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey, you see me hooking up a green crab there. Yeah, I'll take some viewer input. Do any viewers use white crabs, and what do you think, white crabs versus green crabs? I'm almost always using green because that's what I can get. There we go. Ooh, okay. That's dinner right there. Part of dinner. Encouraging too, because boy, I just went like first 30 minutes with nothing. Yeah, so my trips are well planned out and focused, and my plan this morning is to get my 3 blackfish. That's the bag limit, 3 over 16 inches. That's a real good one there, no problem keeping that one. It's taken me some time to do that. I spent a total of 1 hour there for that one keeper, so this is messing up my plans, but all right, so I've moved. That squeaking you heard is my line against the boulder that's there. All right, so that's another good one. So at least the 2 keepers I have are nice, no-measure keepers. But that one took me, I think that's about 20 minutes in the spot, so that's not too bad. All right, one more to go. Oh, that one was just a hair short of 16, so So normally I use the Dark Matter Skinner Jig and Bounce ML for this kind of fishing. I actually got hung up on that boulder. I lost my jig, so I just grabbed the other rod that was already rigged, because I just need one more, and then I'm going to go off and go for stripers and blues. So I'll stick with this rod for now. And this rod is the Dark Matter Skinner Jig and Bounce M, the medium. It's fine for this. I prefer the other one. This is preferable if I had to go heavier, but I'm only using 1 ounce. All right, took 50 minutes in that spot to get those two. So it's taken me almost 2 hours to get my 3 fish limit, which puts me a little behind schedule, but no big deal. And so I'm going to head out now to the striper and bluefish grounds. All right, and this is a well-known rip off of eastern Long Island called Plum Gut. And I'll be using 3-way bucktail rigs here and just getting set up. And we'll do this for a while, and then I have more plans after this. Okay, 3-way swivel. 1 foot below that is an 8-ounce cannonball, and about a 5 to 6 foot leader out to an 1.25 ounce bucktail with a fat cow jig strip, and just drop down to the bottom, pick it up a couple cranks, hold it, and try to follow the bottom contour. The speed here, the drift speed's about 3 miles an hour right now, and yep, touch up, bring it up a couple cranks because it's very sticky. You don't want to get hung up on there, and just hold it and just drift through the rips. That's the right brand. All right, top of the next drift. In a couple minutes, I'll take a run up so you can see how long the drift is, you know, distance-wise. Time-wise, drift is, I'd be surprised if it's 5 minutes. All right, I'm just dropping down. Now, as soon as I hit, I'm going to pick up those couple cranks, and then I'm going to retouch again. I'm going to drop it back down and retouch again. The reason for that is you get a little bit of a belly in the line when you're first dropping. I want to eliminate that. Okay, dropping down top of the next drift. You'll see times as I'm drifting, I'll take a couple quick cranks. That's because the bottom contour has come up. Other times I'll drop down and make sure I'm near the bottom. I want to be gliding a few feet off the bottom, but the bottom is changing, the depth is changing, and like I said, the bottom's sticky, so you can't drag bottom, or you're going to snag. And I can't remember whether I said the depth or not. It's roughly 45 to 80 feet. And this is one fish adrift. I get a fish. I don't. This particular day, I'm not trying to get a second one out of it. I'm just going to run right back up to the top of the drift again. And the reason is, on this particular day, the stripers seem to be coming farther up in the beginning of the drift. I've actually edited out 2 medium blue fish, so and they were farther back in the drift. So right now, I get a bass. I'm going to go right back up. They're getting smaller. Oh, thank you. You know what? One more drift and gonna go for blackfish. Blackfish and look for albies while I'm doing that. I got a few stripers, a few blues. So. All right, here's a look at the length of the drift. Of course, it looks so calm, like I'm not moving, but I'm actually drifting at 3.5 miles an hour. At times, you can drift over 5 miles an hour here, but the breeze is holding me up just a little bit. Okay, last fish for the gut. Then gonna go look for blacks and keep my eyes open for albies. And this is probably my last fish in the gut for this year. Yeah, and it will be because this will be my last boat trip of the season. Plenty of beach and kayak fishing to do. No, it's the hardest fighter of the other ones that I've hooked. Big blue. Yeah, I think so. Big bluefish. And that's it. Okay, my total effort there, I made 10 drifts. I had 5 bluefish, 4 bass, 1 sea bass. One of the drifts I caught a sea bass and a bluefish, and one of the drifts I didn't catch anything. So I did catch fish 9 out of the 10 drifts. That's the way it's been this fall. It's been fish every drift there. But all right, let's move on to some other things. Keep our eyes open for albies and go for blackfish. Okay, and if you watch the fish finder, I've got my trolling motor down now. I'm just motoring up. Left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see the structure drawn, and I'll just hit the spot lock button, and we'll be on it. Alright, so I've got my limit of nice blackfish, and I got some stripers, some blues. Gonna keep my eyes open for albies, but I really want to do some more blackfishing, do some catch and release. And what I'm really doing is just checking out other rocks. I'm not gonna go on anything I've already fished today. And this is a rock that I've never fished, and I've been very curious about it. Picked it up on the side scan one day and marked it. Yeah, that feels encouraging. That feels like a blackfish. And it is. Ooh. Ooh. And that's a good blackfish. Now that is interesting, except I'm on a big ass rock here. But that's amazing. Because I wasn't that far from here earlier and couldn't catch anything. And maybe it's just lucky, one good one's sitting on it. Whoa, oh, it's a giant sea bass. Wow, look at the size of that. Wow. Yeah, well. All right, well. Wow. Okay, y'all, you're getting eaten. Because that is a beauty. Look at this. Woohoo. Okay. I knew it was too good to be true for the blackfish, but hey, this is a nice catch. I'd already put the knife away. It's not uncommon that you pull up on a rock and then the first couple drops you get sea bass, but not this big. That feels better. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, when you're limited out on blackfish, these are good catches. Yeah, I mean, I'll take these. Goodness. These are big sea bass. Ooh, something good. I think. I'll measure it, but some sea bass fishing here. Okay, another good sea bass. So hey, that's great because I'm getting fish for dinner here and a couple dinners. So happy to put 3 good eating fish on top of the limit of blackfish. Felt him going. Oh. Be something good. Nice blackfish. No, definitely a keeper, but All right, a couple more drops. Yeah, a couple more drops. It was just a couple more small fish. I did cruise around looking for albies a little bit. Didn't really see them. So, but hey, that was a fun mixed bag. I've got a nice cooler of eating fish in there and plenty of rod bending. So, yeah, I'm happy with this trip. All right, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And my new Northeast Fishing message board over on Saltstrong, and I'll have a link to that in the video description. And don't forget my books, including my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.